Greetings, Recruiting Nation. My name is Senior Chief Guerrero, and welcome to our new series, DEP Management. Today, we will be discussing how to properly conduct a DEP meeting using 5 variations of DEP play cards, along with other applicable resources available to you. These play cards will streamline the DEP meeting schedule of events to help you facilitate a DEP meeting in accordance with NRC policy. But before we begin, we need to understand why DEP management is so important. There are 4 key areas of focus, which include, number 1, motivation. Ensuring future sailors stay motivated throughout their time in DEP will help build commitment and minimize attrition. This is driven by a strong mentoring relationship between recruiters and future sailors. Number 2, preparation. Mentally and physically preparing future sailors for Recruit Training Command is vital, and the key focus is to reduce attrition. Number 3, eligibility. It is our responsibility to assess future sailors regularly to ensure they continue to meet the enlistment criteria, which may impact their ability or eligibility to ship. Number 4, referrals. Encourage future sailors to provide quality referrals to recruiters who can then discuss Navy opportunities and benefits with these potential candidates. During this part of the video, we will be referring to DEP Play Card 1, titled Knowledge Based, which focuses on facilitating a DEP meeting utilizing the DEP Toolkit training modules and the Start Guide. We will cover the Personnel Qualification Standards, also known as PQS, where we will test the knowledge level and retention of our future sailors. These strategies help enhance the overall effectiveness of the program. As we go more in depth into each play card, keep in mind the elements surrounding this start and the end of the DEP meeting will be relatively similar. The RINC plays a key role in preparing and coordinating the annual DEP meeting schedule. A copy of the schedule, including the topics to be covered, is sent to the DEP coordinator, who will solicit attendance from the chain of command. The RINC will also ensure a copy is provided to each future sailor upon entry to the delayed entry program to allow them to plan ahead. Preparation before the meeting is key. It is important that the RINC has all the materials ready to go. This includes the DEP meeting muster sheet, DEP feedback form, recertification forms, and the DEP toolkit. As future sailors enter the Navy recruiting station, they will render a hand salute and request permission to come aboard. Verify all future sailors are in the appropriate uniform as directed by the RINC. This will include their DEP t-shirt, suitable bottoms and shoes, depending on the type of meeting, and their DEP backpack with Start Guide. Recruiters and future sailors will be addressed by their military titles. The first order of business is to ensure every future sailor fills out their DEP recertification form, which provides an opportunity to address potential issues that can impact their enlistment and shipping eligibility. If they have brought a guest to participate, they must fill out a hold harmless agreement. Recruiters will assist with ensuring future sailors and guests fill out these documents correctly, as well as personally weigh in each future sailor and conduct a BCA if necessary. Next, all DEP personnel will sign the DEP muster sheet for accountability purposes. DEP meeting attendance requirement is 80% or better for the primary DEP meeting. In the event a future sailor is unable to attend the regular DEP meeting, they can attend a DEP Flex event. Once all the preliminary administration has been completed, it is time to officially kick off the training. We will begin with having all future sailors get into formation with the RPOC front and center. All personnel will begin the meeting with the Sailor's Creed.
Fort Walton Beach, attention to the Sailor's Creed. I am a United States sailor. I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America.
Afterward, the RPOC will conduct formal muster and report in. The RINC or recruiter will then formally kick off the DEP meeting and introduce any guests or dignitaries to include NTAG chain of command who are in attendance. Leadership plays a vital role in motivating future sailors, addressing concerns, and sharing their Navy experience. Key leaders, including the commanding officer, executive officer, command master chief, and others, are required to attend at least 2 DEP meetings per month, while the DLCPO must attend a minimum of 3, but are heavily encouraged to attend all if feasible. Feedback from these meetings is captured on the NAVCRUTCOM 1500/1 form and kept on file for up to 12 months. New future sailors will be prompted to conduct formal introductions.
University of Oklahoma. I leave August 23rd. I enlisted under a sonar tech.
The format for these are included on the DEP play card and are also referenced in the DEP toolkit at the beginning of each topic. It is important to remember that each meeting's topic follows the DEP meeting schedule and incorporates the training from the DEP toolkit located on the e-toolbox. Encourage your future sailors to ask questions and take notes in their start guide issued to them during the DEP process. Remember to emphasize to them that the DEP personnel qualification standards line items directly align with the curriculum covered during the training pipeline at RTC. All recruits will be given a DEP knowledge test at boot camp. This is an opportunity for them to advance in pay grade, provided they pass the test with an 80 percentile, as well as pass their PFA assessment. Completion of DEP PQS is mandatory for all non-Tier 1 future sailors and must be finished 60 days prior to shipping, unless approved by the DLCPO or higher with documentation in the ARM. Best practice for recruiters is to encourage all future sailors to aim to complete the DEP PQS topics before their ship date. Once all topics are signed off by the recruiter, the completion or non-completion must be noted in the DD Form 1966/4 and also annotated on the start page 13. Once training is complete, recruiters will cover the completed learning objectives and will assign homework in alignment with the DEP PQS. Now let's bring this back to one of the key areas of focus of the DEP management program, DEP referrals. This is an underutilized mode of prospecting that is easy to correct. Task each future sailor by providing 2 names and numbers prior to dismissal. For more guidance on DEP referral prospecting, you can refer to the e-toolbox for training resources specifically covering this topic. After the conclusion of the DEP meeting, recruiting personnel will give information for the next 3 DEP meetings to include dates, times, and locations. Let's now discuss DEP Play Card 2, titled Knowledge-Based and Interactive Learning. The key difference is we will be adding interactive elements which foster a friendly, competitive environment. Not to mention they are a lot of fun. Let's take a look. This type of DEP meeting originally stemmed from best practices in the field and has become a favorite amongst recruiters and future sailors. Some of the interactive games incorporated into the DEP meetings include Jeopardy and Kahoot. These types of meetings keep future sailors engaged and are a break from instructional-based learning. You are more likely to keep a future sailor motivated by tailoring training to different learning styles. The same rules apply to starting and concluding the DEP meeting, so be sure to refer directly to the play card for the sequence of events. Welcome back. Now we will shift gears to our PT-oriented DEP meetings. Let's introduce DEP Play Card 3, Formal PT. Here we will discuss the importance of physical readiness for future sailors and how to incorporate PT into a DEP meeting. The key to success is adopting a healthy lifestyle that emphasizes proper nutrition and regular exercise. By focusing more on this preparation, we can help ensure future sailors are physically ready for the challenges ahead when they arrive at Recruit Training Command. Failing to prepare our future sailors physically prior to shipping can lead to lost training time and even worse, injury. We will cover the proper usage of physical training resources to facilitate a challenging yet safe PT evolution. Just as we ensured that required preliminary items were completed prior to commencing our educational DEP meetings, the same must be done for a physical training DEP meeting. Rank recruiters need to be familiar with the NRC Recruiter Guide for Physical Training, as well as the Fitness and Nutrition Guide. In addition, the Navy Operational Fitness and Fueling website is a great resource for NOFS-approved exercises and how to conduct these workouts. All these resources can again be found on the e-toolbox. Be sure to go over the required actions prior to physical training. It is our responsibility to conduct physical training in a safe and proper manner. Communicate in advance to future sailors the proper uniform for DEP PT. Attire and shoes must be suitable for running. In addition to the DEP recertification forms, DEP muster sheet, and DEP meeting feedback form, verify each future sailor has a hold harmless agreement and that the emergency contact is accurate. An emergency evacuation plan must also be on hand to include contact information for the nearest medical treatment facility in the case of emergency. It is vital that our recruiters are up to date on their CPR qualification. The requirement is 1 CPR qualified recruiter for every 25 participants. There will also be 1 identified safety observer for every 25 personnel. This individual will be solely responsible for monitoring safety and will not participate in PT. Next, recruiters will ensure that the location for PT is conducive for exercise. If you conduct the session outdoors, there are precautions that need to be taken. The wet bulb globe temperature / wind chill can be calculated from the NOAA website and WBT calculator. Physical training must be completed without deviation in the following order. Number 1, commence with a 5 to 10 minute dynamic workout using the Navy Operational Fitness and Fueling System. Number 2, conduct 20 to 45 minutes of pre-planned physical activity sessions. This includes muscular strength and endurance exercises and cardio/aerobic conditioning. Number 3, you will give 3 to 5 minutes for a proper cool down. This will help lower the heart rate and respiratory rate to activity levels. Finally, conduct 5 to 10 minutes of stretching exercises. This will help increase flexibility, improve range of motion, help with recovery, amongst other proven benefits. Another great option for a physical fitness DEP meeting is to incorporate an initial fitness assessment. This will give future sailors an idea of how they would perform on the actual assessment at RTC. The IFA must be conducted by a fully qualified designated command fitness leader. In addition to the previous 2 PT options, recruiters can integrate approved sports activities into their DEP meeting. Those can include soccer, frisbee, softball, and volleyball. Next up, we have DEP Play Card 4, which incorporates both DEP knowledge and physical training. During these DEP meetings, we will test our future sailors' knowledge during the PT evolution while simultaneously performing various approved exercises. Combining exercise and studying can improve memory, enhance focus, and boost overall cognitive function. It also helps boost energy levels and makes the training more productive and motivating.
What's a third-class petty officer wear over his sleeve his dress blue uniform?
Not sure, Chief Petty Officer.
10 squats, everybody. Down, up, 5, down, up.
6.
Chief, the Navy's birthday is October 13th, 1775, Chief.
Good job.
This now takes us to our 5th and final play card. We are calling this the Pro Tip Play Card because it goes above and beyond the current standards and expectations. This play card will cover how to conduct a future sailor family night, coordinating a DEP Olympics meeting, and participating in community and volunteer events. When combining this play card with the other 4, you maximize your DEP management efforts. Want to take home the win on having the most motivated DEP pool in all Navy Recruiting Command? Be sure then to take notes on DEP Play Card 5. Let's begin with hosting a future sailor family night. This is a great way for parents and influencers to be involved with their future sailor, and it helps strengthen the commitment they made serving in the United States Navy. You want to be sure to plan ahead as it requires more coordination. Choose a spacious venue to hold the event. We will talk about optional locations for all DEP meetings towards the end of this video. Send RSVPs to estimate attendance and generate a schedule of events with a purpose. Consider having a guest speaker from the chain of command, allow parents and guests to share their pride, and hold a Q&A session for informational purposes.
So we just had a parent ask a really great question, which was, can she get tickets for her son's graduation? That information can be found on the Recruit Training Command website, where you can scan the QR code, get the information.
Food and beverages can be purchased using the internal request document, making it a welcoming event centered on supporting the future sailor. Next up, we have DEP Olympics. This is similar to a Captain's Cup, where future sailors will gather to participate in a sports-level competition. It can include basketball, volleyball, soccer, softball, flag football, tug-of-war, relay races, or even esports or trivia competitions. It is usually point-based, where teams earn points based off of their performance in each event, and the team with the most points at the end wins the competition trophy and bragging rights. This event instills pride and is a fun way to promote unity and a competitive spirit. Because it requires an adequate amount of planning, you will want to be sure to allow plenty of time to coordinate. Now let's discuss community and volunteer opportunities. A great option for a community event would be reaching out to your local fire department to request training for your future sailors. Volunteer firefighters actively participate in various training programs, especially those tailored for students and youth. Therefore, this would be a great opportunity to coordinate a DEP meeting at a local fire station. This will allow future sailors to learn basic fire safety terminology and gain equipment familiarity. Establishing a connection with the fire department ahead of time is important. You will want to give them a general overview of the firefighting training conducted at Recruit Training Command to allow them to tailor their training to fit our needs as best possible. Volunteer events are great to incorporate into a DEP event and would provide several benefits for future sailors to include leadership skill development, community engagement, physical and mental readiness, motivation and purpose, as well as reinforcing military values. There are many other excellent events worth considering for involving your future sailors. These may already be planned and scheduled, requiring Navy recruiting representation. They may include occasions such as Fleet Weeks, Navy Weeks, enlistment swear-in ceremonies and major events, festivals, air shows, and more. When planning any type of DEP meeting, be sure to consider your options with locations for meetings that require adequate space for better functionality and flow. Options could include facilities in a high school or community college such as gymnasiums, auditoriums, and football fields. Civic centers and local park pavilions are also great options. These locations require building community connections and could involve cost, so discuss with your chain of command for guidance if necessary. In conclusion, conducting an effective DEP meeting is crucial for ensuring that future sailors are well prepared both mentally and physically for their journey into the United States Navy. Motivation, preparation, eligibility, and referrals are the key elements that will ensure the DEP program effectiveness. The DEP meeting is a critical component to ensure we provide an environment that sets the future sailors up for success. We hope that you have enjoyed this video and stay tuned for the next training video in our DEP management series.